Hi YouTube, this is Bayu here. What I have for you today is a special meal, and I'm going to show you a couple of my toys that I got lately. But the special meal that you can do with dry seaweed. But I want you to take a look at this name, wakame, W-A-K-A-M-E. Genkai wakame. Wakame is the style of seaweed that doesn't have that white powder. Okay? Now the white powder is a preservative, but a lot of people complain about it. So I don't know if it's bad, good, or whatever. But they sell them in the Korean and Asian stores. As long as you wash it 3 or 4 times, it should not be a problem. Okay, what I'm doing right now is using my little scissors. I'm going to cut them. They're kind of hard. And then I'm going to have them soak in water a few hours. And you see how they grow. Okay? They're real skinny, real. And you make sure you cut them in 1 inch long. Okay, now why I'm selling you, I'm not selling you, but why I'm talking to you about seaweed? Well, seaweed is one of those food that in the Western world is not used at all. But in Asia, it's a staple of food, meals. Okay? So in the case of emergency, you can cook seaweed salad, seaweed soup. That's what I'm going to do, a soup. A mixture of Asian and South American style. But I'm going to show you the amount that I'm going to use because this is for 1 person. And look at this package. I think it's about $5 or $4. It's 2 ounces. See? And the amount that you use is very minimal. So one of these bags for 1 person, it will last you maybe 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. Because these grow, expand, they get bigger, whatever you want to call it, once you soak them in water. Okay, so let me show you what I have right now, and you will see later in a couple of hours how they grow. And you don't want it too much, you just want it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Again, wakame, W-A-K-A-M-E. Okay, dry seaweed is especially for soup. See, the sunomo. Basically, this is it in Japanese style that the Koreans copied in. See, it's not even a handful, but look, it's a little bit. And look at the pot. See? Can the cameraman see it? Yes? Okay, see, it's not much. I mean, handful. Okay, this is the toy that I want to talk to you. I've seen a lot of people cooking the wood on board, tree board. This right here is a special plastic that I bought yesterday in my favorite Korean store for $2.25. It's long. You can cut it in half and it fits in your backpack. And it's very flexible. $2.25, much better than the Wally World kind, which is shorter and it costs almost $5. So what I'm saying is, once in a while you need to go to a big town if you live in a little Portal town, USA, or a small island in the Caribbean, for my Caribbean subscribers. And this is a $2.29, excuse me. Cut the potatoes in nice shape right here. A sliced plantain, a sliced tomato, a sliced carrot. And you have 2 sizes. This is it. Almost look like a, what is that instrument name that they use in Puerto Rico? Okay, but you can grade any fruit or vegetables more than fruit, that you want. And be careful with this because it will slice your finger in pieces. So this right here is very light. And if you have potatoes and carrots up in the field, you want to cook a soup or salad, hey, why not? And finally, cameraman, my little new toy, portable. Okay, and I want you to take a look at this. I don't know if the cameraman can see it. 25, 20, 24.99. The case. Look at the pink label right there. So what do you get for $24.99? You get a small version of the Korean stove. Okay? Again, they take the Korean container, and yes, I was right. I asked a Korean man and says, yes, this is a Korean invention, Korean style. Now the Chinese use it. See? Made in Korea. The difference is that if you buy the pack of 4, it's $4.99. I bought it yesterday, $4.99. He was telling me, you know, Bishop, that this is $2.35, $2.49 in Walmart. Yeah, who's the stupid that gonna go to Walmart and buy Korean crap? Excuse me, Korean stuff. So, again, this is a small one. See? I was looking at the Russian, the East European. They want $60, $80, $90. That's crazy. And then you have to pump it and you have to preheat it. Hey, that's 50, 60 style. This is a new style. It goes in one way. Okay, make sure that the 2 circles are on out. The container right here, cameraman. See this little, like a semi-moon, semi-circle? You line that with the top. Like that, and then you press it down. And it's locked down, and then it's safe. And look at here. No preheat, no pumping, no... You know what I mean? Look. Bingo. You have a piezo igniter. So, now this is too big to carry, right? In the backpack. Yes, I know. I have the small ones that the Korean young guy was telling me that they don't make it anymore because a lot of people got burned, got in trouble when the government said, no, discontinue that style, and they went to this style. And then he asked me, oh, that's a straight, how long ago you bought that? Gee, I've been here for 22 years, and in the army for almost 30 years ago, 30, 32, 3 years. I said, yeah. This is no more discontinue. Of course I got the new one, but you know what it is. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead, put some water over here, and come back in a while, and see how they have grow. Look, again, there's nothing. You can put that in 3 fingers, and you see how much it will grow. I'll see you in a second. Okay, YouTube, it has been a while. My producer was gone. Take a look. I'm not supposed to use my finger, even though I wash my hand and cooking. See how much it is. And another thing I want you to pay attention when you're using seaweed, the water has to be clear. If it is green, wash it again and replace the water. So it has to be clear like that. Okay? So what you do first, I'm sorry. So what you do first is, this is the set of the Walmart special, the 2 containers, one inside the other one, but one has a lid and the other one doesn't. But I got a place on the internet that they make lids and little lids, and the place is called Batch Stove. Batch Stove. Stoves with a Z at the end. Stove with a Z. Batch Stove. And then they have 12 centimeters, 40 centimeters. Okay. This is where I want you to take a look. This is the Nor. You can use Maggie if you like Maggie. 15 containers of shrimp. Camarón. This is the Spanish. Shrimp bouillon. Because I give it a little seafood flavor that some people like. Okay? If I can find my knife, I'm going to use my I like this one for cooking, and my cold knife. Okay? So, go ahead and put your noodles, whatever noodles you like. That's to give a little bit more broth, more green onions for flavor, only for flavor. Okay? Now, some people do not know that olive oil has a lot vitamins and a lot of energy. So 2 spoons, normal spoons, soup spoons. Okay, there you go. I have some potatoes. I love potatoes, and potatoes, you can carry potatoes and they last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Potatoes never go bad, especially if you keep it dry and in a dark place. That's for consistency, you know. A little bit of noodles, a little bit of potatoes. It's not a... Let me switch over, cameraman. There you go. So and you cut it in little pieces so they cook real fast. 10 minutes they should be done. Okay. 4 pieces. Always use a wooden spoon. My new one, I broke my new one, hitting out a piece of iron. That's when I used this old one, but it's still good. And you can see how it's getting thick, and that's the part that you want to. I have 4 cups of water, which is equal to a quart, 4 cups. And I know I talked to you before, don't get caught with the, I don't want to use that word, but I guess I have to. Stupidity about the U.S. liter. First of all, the liter is not U.S. The liter was invented in France, a metric system. It's a French invention. And 60 countries got together and decided to take the metric system. That's why even the British now has that system. They use the metric. So it's not such a sin as an American liter. So wake up. Don't repeat what all this brain dead people repeat. Okay, so once it get to boil, we're going to put the tuna. The tuna is the last thing you want to put in there. I like vegetable oil tuna because you want that oil in your body. Okay? So cameraman, you can take a little break until this gets done. Okay, you two, once the soup is boiling, remember you put the small noodles, what's the English name for that? Shell. I gotta call it the shell. Go ahead and put the tuna, because you don't want to overcook the tuna. The tuna's already cooked. Put the fire down a little bit. Okay, the question is, well, how can I take all this stuff to the field? Well, that's why you got plastic bag. In a plastic bag, you can put the dehydrated seaweed. You can put the noodles. You can put the one potato, pure potato, chopped in little squares already, so you don't have to do nothing more than boop, dump it in the container once you are in the woods. I keep saying field, army crap, army stuff. So make sure you regulate the fire and you boil it until the little shelf, the noodles, are done. Oh, turn it off. There you go. Okay, let the lid a little bit open. Oh, by the way, the set. Let me show you real quick. The set, it was sorry about crossing over, guys. Was about $10. Okay, and it comes with a little net. See, it comes with the 14 centimeter small pot that fits inside the big one, but no lid. So I ordered this. See, 14 centimeters diameter, and it fits perfect. It was about $8.99 plus delivery $4, so about $12. And you have a nice secondary pot that you can cook rice, boil more potatoes, or do something else. Stainless steel, guys. Stainless steel. That's what I like. Okay, let it cook a little bit, and once it's done, we come back and show you how we eat it. Okay, you two. Once you see the noodles, the shell noodles, that are a little bit bigger and soft, then you go ahead and turn it off. Get your ladder, get your plate. Oops, sorry. Crossing all over. And then get ready for the nice soup. Now, remember one thing that they teach you in the school, or they teach you in the army or in survival school or any kind of what you read. If you're eating hard stuff, you require water to digest. But if you're eating soup, it's not hard. You have to water in here, so you don't have problem with the digestion. Okay, boy, it's good. I'm gonna put a little bit more rice. Potatoes in it. Okay, now if this is your first time eating seaweed, I suggest you put a little bit less. Get your potato, get your noodle, get your tuna, bell peppers, red peppers, anything that you're used to, so you can camouflage a little bit the look. The flavor, they don't have any flavor. They're flat. The flavor you taste is the tuna, the potatoes, and the seasoning. Remember, there's nothing more powerful for your soul in a cold day, on a cold night, than the hot bowl of soup. Now, you can have tortillas, you can have bread, you can have anything that you want, rice even, and then that would make a good meal. And what is this? Maybe $3 for all of it, the tuna, the potatoes, and the corn. And it will make you happy after you finish. Okay, YouTube, remember, if you need to start getting ready for the stuff, the menu is very important. It's good to break up into the habit and taste another kinds of food. Asian, African, Central America, European, or Russian. This is a combination of Asian and a little bit of South American Latino. Okay, YouTube, it's very good. Good taste. Talk to you later. Behave, and thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And if you want to try this, give it a thumbs up. Behave. Talk to you later. So good.